Well, good day, everyone. Pastor Dixon here, and I am a Democrat. No, let's get that straight. I'm a proud Democrat, and I'd like to invite you all to the second week of Democratic Values 101. This is a Facebook Live / Zoom session presentation that I'm doing every Sunday evening at 6 o'clock p.m., and it's open to all who want to get an understanding about why we support the Democratic platform, why we believe in democratic values, why democratic values are the values that represent the people, not the party, not the politics, and definitely not for profit, but the people. Last Sunday was the first session, and it was a great session. We opened with a word from our South Carolina Democratic Chairman, Trav Robertson, followed up by our Charleston County Chair, Greg Perry. And then I talked briefly about what we hope to accomplish with Democratic Values 101, an instructional forum where we can talk about the issues that affect people every day. People like clean air and clean water. Things like clean air and clean water. Things like universal health care, so that when you get sick, you can go to the hospital. Things like getting our children, all children, educated with a quality public education. Ending gun violence in our community and getting people paid a decent wage in 2022 as opposed to slave wages. And the right to speak up on the job as workers. Women's rights, our LGBTQ rights, voting rights. All of these things are the things that affect people right where they're at every day. And a lot of times, though, we're asked the question, why Dems? Why are you a Democrat? Why do you support the Democrat? You shouldn't support the Democratic Party. And we don't know enough about the Democratic Party for us to be able to give an answer back, an answer that will not only let them understand why we support the Democratic Party, but why they should also support the Democratic Party also and give their vote to Democrats. It's all about the value system, which is a separate value system from the value system that we see in Republicans. Now, let me make this perfectly clear about Democratic Values 101. This is all about democratic values, okay? And last week we had some questions that had to do with the party. Things that could be asked during the monthly county party meetings or through emails into the party leadership, state party leadership, but not things that would affect somebody that you're talking to on the street. There were questions or there were comments made about our caucuses and our executive committee. Now, you got somebody on the street that says, why do you vote for Dems? And you're going to start talking about caucuses and executive committee. You've lost that person right off the bat. But if you tell that person we're the Dems and we fight to end gun violence so you can feel safe no matter where you're at, we're fighting to get people paid decent wages and access to housing and universal health care. We talk to people about the issues that directly affect them and their families and their day-to-day lives. Those are people that we're going to connect with and that we'll bring up under the big tent that we call the Democratic Party, and those who will feel proud to vote for Democrats in the election. Of course, there's another step to that process. That means that we have to hold our Democratic elected officials accountable for our vote. Our vote does not come easy, but that's going to be a part of Democratic Values 101. We're going to talk about that too. So I'm inviting everybody this Sunday, 6 o'clock p.m. The waiting room will be open at 10 minutes to 6 on Sunday so that anybody wants to come a little bit early. But we're going to start at 6 o'clock. And our opening presenter this week is going to be State Representative David Mack III, who's going to talk about democratic values. After that, I'm going to talk a little bit about what should be the first response when anybody asks you, why do you, in South Carolina, why do you support Democrats, or why are you a Democrat in South Carolina? I'm going to talk to you about what your first initial response should be. And then after that, we're going to have a time of interaction where those that are on the Zoom will have a chance to comment or ask questions or share ideas, okay, about democratic values, not anything that can be talked about at your county party meetings. Democratic values, the things I've already talked about. So I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Join myself, State Representative David Mack, and others who are going to come. It's an open forum for Democrats who really want to learn how to win others over, because we tell them exactly why we support the Democratic platform. And it's all about the value system. Hey, this is the pastor. You all have a wonderful day. And I want you to remember this once again. I'm going to say it. I am a Democrat. I am a proud Democrat. And I hope you are too. Take care. Peace.